boom, boom. What got so dark down here? I do need more lighting down here. Holy shit, that video does look bad. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best horse racing show ever. I'm your host, Paul. Boom, boom. Get my shit up there. Doing Ellis Park and Gulfstream today. Oh, we got 11 minutes of first race at Ellis. And I think they said today's closing day. And only played Ellis, what, two and a half times this year? That's it. Oh, wait, I can have that there. Oh, boy.
Went into crap.
All right, where's my shit? Waiting for my chat room. Says there are 11 people in here. What's up, Lloyd? Did she stir that? Yeah, turf's been anti-speed. Only played at wow, the inside's been really good there on the turf this year. Half the race has been 1-2 post, 1-2-3. Wow, that's a big number. All right. I don't know if she stirred my green coffee. It's darker than I like. What's up, Michael Lester? Oh, you ready for Kentucky Downs? How's it going, man? That's this week? Oh shit, I might miss Kentucky Downs then. I'm going away this week. I might miss it. I don't know. Who's running Wednesday? I don't know. I think Wednesday is the only day I could do a show next week. Let me see. What is the schedule next week? Yeah. A lot of things. This is the end of a lot of meets right now. We're close. Oh, they are running next week at Toga. Next week at Toga. There is a Wednesday and Thursday of next week. And Kentucky Downs starts Thursday. That might be the only day that I can do Kentucky Downs. What's up, J Love? No, there's a couple more days. I want to do Ellis Park, although I always download the form before I see the card. Not the funnest looking card. But no, I'm not done with Toga unless this was the last week. But then I would have played all of it, except for when I'm gone. What's up, JW? Yeah, but that's a meet that if you only have one or two opinions, you can make your you can at least beat a meet if you never beat a meet before. That's one to get started. All the late races were shit. Well, I wasn't interested. I shouldn't. Well, they were chalky. They were chalky. I do Saratoga. I wasn't interested. I was super tired. I hit the late double, but the double wasn't great. It got bet down late. It was another fucking $12 double, and I did not play it to get a score. In fact, I took pennies out of that race. Because on my base ticket, I actually lost, what did it pay? My base ticket was 12 combos to get 1180 back. So that was a 20 cents loser for every dollar I bet. Terrible bet. Winning bet, but terrible bet. Knowing's half the battle. J-Love, knowing's half the battle. What's up, Blair? So yeah, I had a losing day, but I kind of got done. Got disinterested for a long time, and then so my day didn't get any worse. I actually had an average than losing day. That last race, you might have just said the double that I hit just played like it was a free ride that was profitable for itself, but didn't take down any of the other bets that I made. It was like that race never happened, and I just stopped earlier. So not bad. I mean, losing days happen. I don't try to, losing days are part of the thing. So. Yeah, that inside is really strong. It's tough jumping in on a track that you wanted to play and you're here on closing day. Especially as a biased player, it makes it really tough. You got your data, you got your things, but you weren't, kind of here seeing it. Does look like a race that there's no clear front runners. All the horses that ran looks like they kind of fit. There's some front red. This just looks like a race that I'm sitting out. Let's see, but not Blair. Blair likes the 2 with the 2-3-7. Oh, my stomach's grumbling. I might have to really go. So the only bet that I really dwelled on yesterday was wasting that 4. That 4 at 25 to 1 that got second, and I kept trying to look to see if I could have got to that damn 3 horse. I would have had to be, I would have had to be, I would have had to single the 4 and went pretty wide. I just wasn't there. I just couldn't get there, and fuck. What's up, Mad Hatter? Oh, Gulfstream's really quick, so let's see. I'm not interested in this race. What do we got at Gulfstream? Gulfstream been sloppy. Uh-oh, am I not going to have video again? Yeah, it looks like the sun's out at the very least. Marco Lou hit the. I hope you didn't buy into that $5,000 ticket that hit it. Did you buy into that $5,000 ticket? Oh no, it wasn't the pick 4. Did you see that, Marco Lou? I think it was 5,000. It was a crazy price. They had a group share pick ticket. Dude, I want to say it was $5,000. It was in the thousands. Whatever it was in the thousands to come back and pay 100. You know what? I gotta go to the bathroom. My stomach's grumbling. And actually, 3 of the races that I played yesterday, I got beat by horses that I could not get to, that I just could not get to. What's up, Jennifer? Let's see, was that Ellis Park? 435 towards the inside. I didn't get to watch it though. Let's see, that's Gulfstream. There was some first-time starters in there, so I don't know who. 3 was a first-time starter. 7-1 over 9-2. Not a bad ticket. Let's see, 7 was a favorite there. On the outside. I'd like to see that replay, but I got a feeling. Hold up, I want to see how many turf route races there are for me today there. Not that much. There's a lot of races that if I would have known the card looked like it did at Ellis with so many baby races, I wouldn't have even I would have just stayed at Saratoga today. There's 2 turf races late in the day. I doubted if I'm going to be that active at Ellis Park, even though that's what I got. What's up, Jimmy? I think Gulfstream is what I'm probably going to have to hit today if I hit anything. Gulfstream, ever since they canceled, it just, well, they only ran 3 days or 1.5 days. They canceled. So they canceled Friday. And yesterday it's just been slopping. Today it's drying out. It's going to rain at Toga today? Yeah, I didn't do Toga. Ooh. What's up, Charles? Let's see, and Gulfstream, I just had to go to the bathroom before looking at this race. I don't think I was going to get involved anyways. To Peter Routes. What's up, Jay? Five, six, seven. Okay, they're all taking action. I was going to say all of them look fairly similar to me. 5, 6, 7. Probably hoping the the sprints are good today over there, or the dirt races are good for me. That's probably what I'm hoping for today. Doubt it if they're going to have turf, but I don't really care if they have turf unless they're sprints. But I doubt it if they have turf today. It's been raining a lot there. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're off the turf from what I can see. What's up, Gordon? I fucking do it. I'm in a funk. I really don't even feel like playing today. I'm just not in the mood right now. What are these fractions? I don't know if I've seen the clock yet. The clock might have not be working. Seven. Looks like he's going to go wire to wire. I know I said the three outside horses all look the same to me. I was going to say I didn't remember if seven was the widest horse or if there was another eight. So I did say the three outside horses all look very similar. They were all, it came in 7.5. What was it? What was it? 7.5, then 3.6 maybe? Seven, or maybe it was 4.6. I don't know. 7.5 was the exact. I think 6 got fourth. Oh, it looks like the 4 might have got third. Seven, 5, 4. Yeah, 7, 5, 4, 6. And 7 went wire to wire. What is that? My tablet keep going? Let's see, what's the second race at Ellis? Oh, I wanted to. I probably missed that replay by a lot. I wanted to see how that 4-horse won. Yeah, I'll be able to watch it on my own. Oh, yeah, I could probably get an idea from the head on. Doesn't look like he went wire to wire at least. Looks like 8's going to lead. Yeah, 4's behind horses. I can tell he's behind horses now. Looks like he's going to stalk. Maybe a deepish stalk. Maybe at one time might have even been closer to a closer, but definitely came off the pace. What's up, Bob? Oh, Toga, if you guys got plays. Let's see. Woodbine looks like it's getting ready. No smoke today. No smoke. I should run to the store. Kiki, go get me a smoke. So she's never once got me a smoke. I'm due. I'm due. She's never once got me a smoke. Of all the time we lived here and I said, go get me a smoke, not once, not one time has she ever done that. I'm due. I'm due. God, I want to quit smoking, but God damn it. I want to smoke. Let's see, Jennifer. 5'6" at Woodbine. Oh, a few exactas. 3'4", 5'6", 3'4", 5". Mike King, what's up, Mike King? Forget about Joe Bravo. Why is Cracker Barrel all up in my feed? Go to the Quickie Mart. There's no Quickie Marts. Oh, we do got a 7-Eleven. That's a few miles away. That's the town over. That's too lowbrow. Blair likes the 356 at Toga. A Huffy. I had a Schwinn. I didn't have a Huffy. I had a Schwinn. She does need to buy ice. We're still looking for a good ice recipe. Apparently. Let's see. Paul D says all chalks today at Toga. Yeah, dude, they ended yesterday on a chalky note. Saratoga was easy to avoid, though. I knew that card. I said it from the moment. I was like, I do not think I'm going to be involved in that card too much. They had some prices earlier. They had some stuff earlier. Actually, it was so much earlier you kind of forgot about it, and then the last half of the card was woo. That was rough. Chalkiness. Let's see. It looks like this is going to be on the chalky side right here. Well, 7-2 winner. But the favorite's going to still get second. There was a shot that it could have been a little bit better. What was that? 5? Must have been 5-4-1 since the favorite got second. That's how that played out for you, Jennifer. It just ended up getting back there. Yeah, dude, I had some my last 2 winners been kind of like that. Ugh. I had one beautiful ticket this week, and then the other one wasn't as bad, but it was still bad. But yesterday, you won yesterday did nothing. The 1 2 days ago actually lowered what I was down. Still a bad ticket. Not defending it. But I know I checked the prices, as close to the betting as I could. They went down. I got CAW'd like a lot of people do. But I knew I was playing tickets with small margins, and the smaller the margins, the more apt you are to get fucking you could get CAW. They were tickets that I knew it was a possibility, I should say. They were reasonable tickets to believe that they could get they weren't anything special. All right, Toga. But I'm kind of in a funk. I've been in a funk. Not a great card though. I don't know how much of that matters or how much of that means that people are leaving the game. It wasn't a great card. I don't know if chalky card. I mean, in my theory, I would like to believe that chalky cards handle less money, but the mind of the gambler, they probably don't. So if that's the case, it could be a sign that handles way down. I don't know. I mean, as a better player, you'd like to say, hey, a chalky card, it's rightfully that the public bet less, but that's not usually how your average gambler thinks. So I don't know. You don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But Jennifer says it was down 10 million. Charles says last year had a great card. Yeah, it definitely was not a great payout card. I don't know if people thought the card. I can't say what I think people say because I looked at the card and was like, oof, you know. And it has nothing to do if I think a card's playable or I hit. It has more to do with races are competitive and shit are good. What's up, Bodrick? It doesn't have anything to do with my action. It was just a card from the beginning where I was like, oof. But the payouts, late payouts, definitely justified to say that the second half of that card was not interesting. What's up, Gas? Yeah, and everybody's ducking. That's what I was saying before the big race, or the big race. I said this year, the 3-year-old division with the 2 dominant horses, it's been boring this year. It's that division been boring. It always happens. I mean, if you're a person that loves the game of betting, and then you got the thing where I want prices, two dominant horses that other horses are avoiding, and they're dominant, does not add for much excitement for a person with that type of view. And I mean, I think every race since the Derby, the Preakness, the Belmont, the Haskell, I think all of them were like, fuck, I can't get, I think a lot of people were like, I can't get by these 2 fucking horses. And yet they didn't match. Well, they did match up one other time. And there was nothing else there. And actually, it's actually them with the other with the other horse that people keep thinking is the wise guy horse to eventually beat him, but he never has. It's just got to be a boring group. It's a boring group to me. What's up, Kevin? Did the math on the pick five. There was 47,000 winners in that pool. Oh, that's. I get what you're saying. There was because it paid so chalk, right? It paid very little, right? For a second, I was kind of missed. That's right. There was a ton of winners. Let's see. Oh, Gas. Gas is having a nice week with some standout winners. Gas with another nice winner. 19 to 1 on the nine. Oh, nice call, Gas. Pratt or Jennifer, don't you know that jockeys matter? Surprised that Pratt was 19 to 1 there? Let's see. Charles with the boom. Well, that's definitely a nice combo. Turd, what's up, Turd? Let's see. What is that exacta 9.7 besides great? Oh, even better than I thought. 400 to 1. Did I go wire to wire there? I wasn't really paying attention because I'm not doing anything at Toga today. In fact, I'm thinking about driving to get a cigar right now. I gotta decide what I'm doing real quick. Oh boy. Yeah, the second race. Hey. Yeah, I thought it was a baby race. Here, let me just pull it out. Or pull out the report. Don't get too excited. Stalker's big time over there on the dirt. 66% of the winners are stalkers. And it's kind of hard to win from 7 on out. Yeah, for the routes. Sprints are speed and stalkers. I'm probably looking for sprints and turf route races there. Although today's closing day, so there's not going to be much of it there. Now, you need to go wire to wire. I think that's what Jennifer's saying, wire to wire. I think I asked that question, and Jennifer might have answered that with that. Gas says that will work. Gas had what you've been having a few this week, I think, unless I'm getting this week and last week mixed up. Either way, some horses at that close to that 20-to-1 level. Let's see, Blair likes the 3 to Ellis. Let's see, one has the lead for all the favorites are up front. I didn't even see how they bet this race. I'm just settling in. Thank you. Jennifer loves this crew. I'm going to take that as a full compliment and not any sarcastic there at all from Jennifer. No sarcastic there. It's just pure love. Gas been doing all right, just all right. Well, would you had a 10? You might have, dude. Has it been 2 this week that I seen, or maybe even 3? I'm not even counting that 3 at 4-to-1 yesterday. We don't care about the 4-to-1. That beat me. I think you had a 10 horse earlier this week at like 20-to-1. And maybe one other horse, but I don't remember the number. I think you might have had 3 horses at around 20-to-1 this week that I've seen. That I've seen. I think this is all chalky. 4 was the favorite, and I think I seen the 5-2 in second with not a lot of hope for anything else to be there. So I'm just assuming this is chalky. Yeah, 4-1-5. Actually, it's the favorite over the 2 5-2s. Oh shit! And Gulfstream's right on top. Oh, and Gulfstream looks like a nice day out there. I was kind of still wondering what that track looked like. I was holding, well, not necessarily holding back, but kind of wondering what it looked like out there. Oh, that looks fine. I mean, I don't mind playing in the muck. It's just sometimes I'm a little less caring. Let's see, is this Tapita? Let's see, usually speed and stalkers. 3 feels like he should be long. Where's the favorite? 1 at least fits. 4 races ago, those hearts were at a route. 3 races ago, right running style. 2 races ago, I like to excuse stalking day. Then last race, average, 1 tick slower than fastest winner stalking. Yeah, 2 I got to get back to. 3 definitely, 3 I'm not interested. I definitely don't feel like he fits. 4 got excuses and super lightly raced. I was going to say it's going to depend on the price. He's kind of every right to improve off of those excuses and just having a short career of not sucking for very long. But I'm going to let the price dictate that. So I got, more distrust on him at a shorter price than I would have had it longer. But if he improves, 5 doesn't feel that quick. Other than he has a recent class drive, I still don't trust that he'd improve speed-wise. Right now, it's feeling like 1 should be the favorite from what I see. 6 gets points. And then the 7, 8, 9 are all outside horses, first-time starters, and I don't have any handicap in there. So 4 still gets points, 5 gets points, 6 might be interesting, and to me, I think 1 should be the. There's not much here. I think I'm waiting on this one too. I think I'm jumping in the Batmobile and going to get a smoke. Take Bentley with me, please. happened there. What? Doesn't look like what was I? 5, 4, 1, 6. I thought one should be the favorite, and only six getting first or second can make that pay anything. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. That's chalky. The 4 horses, but six would have had to get first or second to make that anything. Nope, no 40. I might have a drink though. Let's see. What track I'm playing? What, this week? I don't know because I got a vacation. So it would have been Kentucky Downs and probably Saratoga, but I'm not sure what day I'm leaving. I think Wednesday and Thursday I might be able to do a show, but that's it. So I doubted if that paid anything unless the odds went crazy, and the odds don't ever go crazy to the reasonable ticket. Yeah, 14-1 exacta. Parsons, yes, I got the files. I was marking them as you were sending them. Thank you very much. Show betting. Because just because someone puts 4 horses in this, I'm not sure they're doing that. I don't know if you're taking a shot. I mean, if they're doing the math in their combinations, boxing 4 horses in a row is only bad if it forces you to be right too much. So, if it's all payment. But I don't know. I don't know. That could have to be a shot at someone. It could be a serious question or both. Like 4 horses in a row, if you hit at 20% and you keep getting, 70-1 or over, it's not bad. People will tell me that's bad. 4 horses, if you can prove that you're hitting it at 30%, 4 horses in boxing, is not bad. It all depends on what you heard it, your hit rate and that price. It's the only way I look at exactas. But, just because someone give me 4 horses here, people tell me in their letters and stuff, it's not necessarily a box, it's what they're using and they're weighing them. So a lot of times I don't know. So I'll say if it looks like a 4-horse box, I'll say congratulations. But, people tell me that that's not how they're betting or they're weighing tickets, and then, so that I don't have the whole story. And I get it, they wouldn't want to write out every combination and the amount, what I'm saying. It's just different because they're in a chat room. So I leave leeway for that. Then there's people that are serious. That's all they do, and would boom on any ticket. And that's where it's box 4 horses to get to a 17-1 combination. I'd say that's probably wrong because I don't see how you're hitting enough of them to be profitable. But I'm not going to go into all that shit. Let's see. I'm break. I go to. Let me. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat. Just, yes, a lot of us does have immediate reaction, and that's where I think you're wrong. Because I think if someone just said, you know what, I'm doing this. To me, I'm missing that pool. I need to hit this bet at this rate for this to be profitable. But most people, when you just see their tickets and talking to them, they can't lay it all out. Now, I will say the average bettor that you just go to, you know that they're just doing things out of habit. Well, even us start doing things out of habit. Damn the prices, damn what they're trying to do, and we'll never even talk about what they're trying to do and not even realize it. You know, so if you box, if you got four horses and it's A, B, C, D, I'd be like, yeah, that's a pretty bad ticket. And the more you do it, I'd be like, wow, that's desperation and pretty bad. But yeah. There's very few people that fucking break down and tell you everything like they're doing. And fucking even people still fucking say I'm an idiot. So, but at least I'll show my face and keep defending my math. At least I'll show my ugly face, right, guys? Just like my immediate reaction when people question or say dumb things like, well, you'll never box. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. A lot of that, the boxes, the combination, they're just tools, but the tools got to be based in the math or whatever math you got. And most horse players would never even say that's a consideration. What's up, Christopher? Well, yeah, and that's what people don't understand. The rebates are just changing the math where they can go lower. So instead of setting it up where they got to have a 20% or 10% profit in their basket of bets, they can now be at -2%, -3%, or break even. So, in a lot of these races where I say there's four horses or three horses that I think could win, if I was a computer betting team and I could bet them all and Dutch them all where I break even and get the rebate, but, they're just working with different math. So you can do the exactas too. But, the computer teams are playing with a different math. Well, that's generally what I assume about horse players. They're the newest people. In the show betting. Like I just say, dude, if you do a show betting, the horse can run second. How do you ever say I could have bet a show bet better, or you could play in the trifectas? And if you are doing that great in it, you wouldn't ever get offended by what I say. You'd never get offended. If a show bettor is profitable and they're living fucking a life, why would they ever get offended? They'd just laugh and be like, I'm not playing against you anyways. What's up, Attila? Who else is sliding in here? Let's see, Jennifer with a nice hit. Let's see, Blair says easy money at Toga, so Blair must be hitting. Let's see, I completely missed the third race at Ellis. What was that, a turf sprint? Oh, six, second choice over the longest shot on the board. Oh, I had some stuff on that. Now I don't know what I would have done. I'm just looking at a race that I didn't get to handicap. There's some nice excuses, some nice notes on him last two races. Who was the favorite? I don't have any marks on him unless I went back to that Keyline race that didn't look bad. No shame in Ascot, probably. 27 field, no shame there, probably. And Colonial, I'll say that running line at least looks fine. And I already seen that one was the favorite. His running lines look fine, but last race, lost a rider, so yeah, it's just if you could get to that 6, and it's just if the chalks with the 6 were good. I don't know. Looks like they were good unless I'm looking at the wrong combination. I think I'm looking at the wrong combination. Oh no, maybe I am looking at the right combination. No, those combinations would have been really good. Yeah, 6 would have mattered there, right? 2, 6. Yeah, 6 would have mattered there. Is that what Jennifer hit that got CAW'd, or did Jennifer hit at Gulfstream? Hold up, I'm behind now because I went to the store. Fucking Jennifer's booming it everywhere. Jennifer, you gotta stop. Too many booms. Is that like your third or fourth boom today? I can't find your bets because you got too many goddamn booms up there. Oh, Saratoga was your boom? What was that? Saratoga was your boom? What race is that? I'm behind. I'm not even doing Saratoga. Oh, second race. All right, looks like Jennifer having fun all over the country today at the very least. All right, Gulfstream. Gulfstream is a track that I think I gotta find something, but I still think I'm in kind of bad races. Let's see, last race I didn't miss anything, just chalky, but you know, had the horses, don't mean anything when everyone else does. And I think this race, oh, this race wasn't as baby as I thought, but still a baby race. Did I see the wrong race? I thought your boom was Paulie dropped from 21 to 14? Wait, what? Saratoga, I thought I seen that and that was just a, okay, just a regular ticket. Am I missing something? Oh, you must not be talking about the 1-8 combo. You must not be talking about the second race. Oh, you're talking about, are you talking about the first race? You must be talking about the first race. Oh, the exacta. You're not talking about the price. Okay, I got you. I got you. I thought you were talking about the odds of the first two finishers. You're talking about the exacta one from. I got you. I'm just confused. You did hit the second race. I'm just confused. Jennifer, I'm slow. I'm slow. I'm slow. I'm very slow. You know that. That's why you appreciate me because I'm slow. What's up, Jeffrey Board? Yeah, you got CAWs. You lost a third of your profits, huh? I gotta get my head scrambled, but unscrambled, not scrambled, unscrambled. Let's see. This doesn't look like. Well, it's still a 6-horse race. I thought there was less horses. Doesn't look super promising though, for me. I'm probably pretty fucking chalky here. Yeah, 8 I can't get to, but I can get to the 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is a dirt race. I'm going to price it out, but in a way it doesn't look promising. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to bet this. And I imagine I'd have to leave the 8 out. I'm not even in a rush because this does not look promising at all. I think by the time I write it down and get it over, I wouldn't have time. But I'm leaning towards this. No, it couldn't have been played that way. Mm-mm. And 4 or 5, honestly, is the only thing that's even good there. Yeah, I'm not doing anything. Sovereignty. I mean, he's cream of the crop. As long as they're ducking each other, he's been cream of the crop. I didn't mind rooting for him for history. I like that the two ran. I like that the two ran. I like that I was rooting for the trifecta and the right exacta, but it was not a betting race for me. I thought the two had some value with that heart. Even if he ran second to sovereignty, the exacta was, I think, $9, not playable. Handicapped it, liked rooting for it, but that was it. Let's see, one of the keys are running. It's just the top 4, the big 4. I would need, as now, I would need the 4 to hold up, and right now I don't think there's any regret that I didn't do anything because the top combination, the only combination that would have made me regret would be if it came in 4-5. And 7 on top of the 4, probably not enough. This is probably the best case scenario with the chalks being there. I don't know what I was looking at it if the favorites won. I didn't really see what it would be if it's okay. It's okay. I would have if I would have played that, I could have boxed the 4-5, but I would have had to play the 4 and the 5 on top of the 6 and the 7 and not turn that around, not been willing to turn that around. Those prices even went down. And I didn't have time to look at doubles or anything, so. And win ticket, I probably, even though he went up to 10 to 1, but I haven't been thinking win tickets. All right, he went up to 10 to 1. Oh no, 5 went up to 10 to 1. He stayed at around 5 to 1. 6 to 1, he might have went up to 6 to 1. I see, but Ombre's booming on his double. Is that at Gulfstream? And I didn't stick around to look at a double. I wonder if I'm going to regret that double. Because I thought the 1 should be the favorite. I thought the 6 should be the reach. What did I think the 5? I know I thought the 5 was a big contender there. And 5 was dropping. Second race off the drop. Eh, maybe I should have been thinking doubles there. Didn't have time or wasn't interested at the time to even look at the doubles. But honestly, I didn't look ahead either. So, you know. Ombre did though. Nice hit, Ombre. Jennifer, a huge pass. Man, today I feel like just a loose day and might just be waiting a little bit later. I don't feel like playing all that much. Bolrick had to call and check on me last night. Bolrick sent me a text and I had to call him back. He's like, "You feeling okay?" Bolrick was worried about me, man. I had to get a therapy session. Oh, I'm just worn out. It's been long. It's been long. Oh, the 8, the first time starter did get third there. Doing the shows starting to feel like a grind though. Even though I've been taking more vacations this year than ever. I've been appreciating it too, but Saratoga hasn't been what usually it's been either. It's actually been a slow summer. It's been a slow summer. Let's see, no action here. So far, no action anywhere. I'm surprised Kiki didn't say anything about the cigar yet. She usually will say something when I sneak out. You know, I might want to look at this sprint race over here at Ellis. There's not many races that I think I could take seriously today at Ellis just because of the nature of a lot of the races. This might be one that I can actually look at. This one has quite a bit of form. Yeah, this is one I think I want to look at least, for real. Let's see, but I do got to look at that profile. I think it's been speed and stalkers, a little hard to win from 7 on out. There's really first 6 post positions, 1 through 3, 42% for the year, and 4 through 6, 40. So they're 42%. So they are deadlock. There is a drop from 7 on out, 16%. Speed, 40%. That speed is very important at 40%. And stalkers at 54% is always important. And that only leaves a weak 6% for closers. Out of 90 races, only 5 of them came from 5 lengths back or farther at a sprint. That almost feels like if you got beat by a closer in the win spot, it was just almost unlucky. And when it gets to that type of number, it almost feels unlucky. Be interesting to know if that was just on one day that it was a closing day, but I'm not going to look at that. There has not been much closing there. Let's see, but one of the favorites are on the far outside. That could be a takeout reducer. Don't know a lot about him just because he comes from tracks that I'm not keeping track of. But he does have the right running style. And he has ran 1 race and ran close. Second by a neck. But maybe I can beat him on the outside and look at him maybe as a takeout reducer if there's other things that I can get to here. Let's see, 1's the favorite. Has a speeder stalking running style. He's been running against a couple inside biases last 2 races and been running decent. There's a big, fairly big class drop there too. Maybe even a damned if you do, damned if you don't class drop in a way. I'm probably going to act like he's the horse that I think should be the favorite. Two I don't like last race. I didn't have that. It was outside. I just noticed he was on the 8 hole, and we just talked about how it's harder to win from out there. Maybe that could be an excuse. Or maybe that's just a race that he went off form. Before that, those races aren't terrible. 2 races ago, I think he ran on a bad rail. I might think he has a little value on the inside. Graham might think it's the same thing. If the inside matters, maybe. Let's see, 4 is mostly a, well, no, he got a lot of sprints. He can sprint. Just the last 2 races were at routes. He has a dangerous looking class drop too. He definitely gets points. 5's another horse like the 2 and the 3 that might be interesting if they can get second. Then I might start being harder on the outside horses, and I'm willing to try to beat the 8. Seven's a little bit of danger, but I'm willing to try to beat both of them. I'm gonna, if they run, I'm gonna look really hard on them because I think if there was no perceived bias or wanting there to be one, because I haven't played enough. If they were on the inside, I'd definitely be respecting them more. I'm a little disrespectful there. Dude, honestly, I might be interested in the 5 at that number too. Let's see, I'm going to act like these 2 horses are the horses that I think should be the favorite. I'd like to make this bigger, or I might just play that with the favorites on top and not turn it around. I'm not sure right now. I might be more conservative over here at Ellis right now. Let's see, their combos are for $2, so yeah, I already figured 1 and 4 can't be played. They're terrible. Let's see, I could get to the 6, but in a way I don't have to play the 6 as much. I'm gonna try to weigh these to try to get the most out of a more conservative, smaller bet for me. I might turn around only the weighed tickets. I think I'm going to do that one straight, that one straight. Do I sure want to go with the 1 or do I want to go with the 4? I think they're both roughly the same. I think I'm more sold on the 1 though. That one I think I want to turn around. I think I want the 5 in there too. But I think I'm only turning it around with the 1. And I think I still press it again with the 1 on top. I'm going to try to squeeze that the most for what I want to put in this. Fuck, am I going to get all of this in? Right now I'm doing all the straight tickets first. So that key box ticket is the last ticket. Yeah, I'll get it all in. So I'll have one with 235 the most. Well, it might have been too cute if it comes in 3-1. I'll have 3-1, but that's the only one that I got turned around. And 8's up there. Most of them are up there. I need the 8 to go away and see how this pairs out, and I need it not to be 1-4-4-1. 1 feels like you got horse, but the problem is so does the 4 and the 8. When 8's turning for home with the lead, I need this 5 to get going. And it feels like it's going to be 1-4, or even 8 can hold up. 5's my only hope. And he's not coming fast enough. Now, can we at least beat the 8 where it doesn't feel like it's a complete? I wanted to beat the 8 plus 4-8's not playable. The only thing I did right was being super conservative there. Not turning around a lot. 6 came late, so, but just not enough. I needed the 8 to get beat on the inside, and I needed either the 1 or the 4 to, one of them to quit. If I played the doubles, I probably just would have been looking at the 2 horses and saying I got a 60% chance to be right in the double. The way I played the exact, I probably would have just looked at that and seen if I could have played the next leg. I couldn't have played doubles. I couldn't have played doubles. Doubles wouldn't have been an option. All chalk there. Let's see. Break was booming somewhere. Or is that at Woodbine? Who else is doing something? Yeah, 2-1 win tickets. Yeah, I'm not there. I definitely had to play the exact. I even looked. Well, I looked after a race to see if I could have done a double, but I couldn't have done a double there. Yeah, I kind of graduated from the win tickets. I kind of stopped doing win tickets for the most part. Very few win tickets. I don't know. It's been going on a few months of me trying to wean myself off of win tickets, really. It does suck on some of the first and third combinations when the price horse wins. But long term, I think I'm happy with it. It does suck if you get like a 8-1, 10-1 winner, and you're running first and third in the exacta or missed the double. It does suck, but it's just a daily suck. Overall, I liked weaning myself off the win tickets. I see. Jenny passed at Ellis. Wish I followed her advice. There wasn't anything in that race. I hate it when I jump in a race and it just chalks out too. It feels like there was less of a reason to be in there. I don't mind being wrong, but I'd like to be wrong in a race that paid at least. Let's see. Blair likes the 356 at Toga. Let's see, I'll be able to watch that. Let me see if there's a sequence at Gulfstream. $356 at Toga for Blair, and Blair also likes the 5. I say Bodrick's King to 4 at Toga. Let's say 4 got the lead on the inside. 21 and 4. Being hounded by the 7 a little bit. 6 is the big favorite in a good position if he's good enough. I say Christopher got to play. I didn't see that. 2, 3, 5 for Christopher. Jennifer got to play 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Jennifer. So maybe 4 or 5 people got some action, at least in the chat. Let's see. 4 got sleepy. 6 hasn't given up. 7 has the lead, but 6 feels like he's going to be a grinding winner unless 7 responds. 5 still has a shot. 5 actually feels like he's quickening by a lot. 5 definitely feels like the winner. There he goes. 5, 6, 7. 7 didn't get that sleepy, actually. I say 5's a nice price, 9 to 1. I think that's all. I think that hits Blair. I did hit Blair. I thought I remembered that win bet being Blair. Let's see, Marco Lou getting plus EV at Costco. I stay away from the Costco samples, but Marco Lou's a fan of the Costco samples? Plus EV? Is that dinner and lunch, Marco Lou? Do you go with a backpack full of t-shirts so you can change your look? Do you got disguises so you can keep getting the samples? Let's see, that Blair and Jennifer hit Jennifer too. Look at them, they're handicapping buddies. Well, I think I see some nice prices over there at Toga, of course. Marco Lou's plus EV at the Costco today. Although, man, you don't walk out with cheap bills at Costco. I know we don't. Katie Davis, Katie Davis and Kamoosh. Oh, Bodrick, don't even tell me about it. Roofers are fucking insane. Oh my God. And Kiki wants to stay in this house longer, and I don't want to pay for a roof when it's time. I like buying new houses before I fucking have to pay for a roof. Oh my God, especially if you know how to price a roof and you know how much the supplies cost. Oh my God. Labor is a motherfucker. Oh my God. I wish I never knew what things cost in the trades. Oh my God, labor is a bitch. I hate paying for labor. Yeah, Bodrick knows what things cost too. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. And I got an easy roof to do. It's just too high for me. It's just too high, but fuck. I'll put my vagina in my pocket and climb up on the roof if it comes to me having to do the fucking roof. Oh, Jesus Christ. Because I know as soon as I see a quote, I'll be like, you're out your fucking mind. I'll put my harness on and go up there, but god damn it. Oh, god damn it. In fact, I'm ready to, I got a big tree that I'm ready to fucking do myself too. I'm ready. You know how the branches start going down? I got to get all those down branches and prune it up again. And the tree quote guys are insane too. Oh my god. Let's see. Fourth race at Gulfstream is a race I definitely want to look at. Speed and stalkers on the Tapeta generally. What do you mean? Asphalt shingles is what we got. We don't do the tin. Actually, they do the tin roofs over here. It's easy work. It's just high work. It's easy to do. Roofs are easy, but ooh. I'm scared. I'm scared. The problem is I like both the favorites here. This does not look like an exacta race because I'm basically on the inside and all those horses are taking quite a bit of action, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Five actually. There's a lot of speed in this race. I don't think there's a throwout in this race. Six is the horse that I'm not interested in. Are all these guys out that same August 1st race? August and July 13th. No, they're not all out of that race. I think this pace is going to be fast. I think this is going to be sub 22. I'm a little interested in this seven. I got to do something with this seven. I think I got to press. 2, 3, 4 with the 7. So I don't have to press the 5 with the 7. Ah, shit. I want some with the 5 too, but not too much. I'm going for the most aggressive ticket, I think. Actually, the only horse I got to press is the 3 with the 7. I got to cut that down because I think I want something else. That's 1 through 5 there. I don't have enough time, but I'm going to press the 7, 3. That I know I'm doing. That I can get a score for a little bit. I'm going to do the 5 also. And I'm going to try to get around the 5 with the 3. I couldn't remember. Oh. 4, 2, 1. I'm going for the aggressive tickets. That extra 1 there. That's just a scratch. There's not another horse there. I need everything goes through the 5 or the 7. I say, is gas on fire? Did gas come up with another nice one? At Mama's, maybe? I see some congratulations there. Give me a good ride with the 7, especially. Oh, I like the break here. If I can survive this pace. I got to walk on this one. I haven't had to walk. I haven't had to walk lately. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get home. Couldn't survive the pace. 3 was the favorite, and it was the main group. And just chalky. All right, so I get away with a cheap bet, though. Cheap bet that if I was right would have had upside, but if I'm wrong, it's just a negative. Seven to 1? Oh, nice hit. Nice day. I really didn't want 7 to get the lead, though. and I was wrong about the pace. I thought that pace would be blazing. I thought that'd be sub 22. There with the easy money. Let's see, is that 3-1 or 3-4? Either way, they're the same. Either way, $6 either way. Is barrel tile the ceramic tile? Is that what the barrel tile is? Where it's, I like those roofs. I don't live in an area where we see those roofs, but I like those roofs. I like how they look. I think they're attractive. What's up, Gilly Capper? Are you in a building where they take care of the outside, or they just require what you do to your house, Jennifer? Yeah, I hate HOAs. Ooh. Those condos that I did in Chicago had an HOA. Oh my God, everybody's a tattletale. Everybody's a fucking tattletale. We had some grown men Karen in Chicago. One guy in the elevator, I go, I moved to Chicago. You guys got a tough reputation, but all the men here are bitches. He just looked at me. Is it the clay tiles? I love those clay tile roofs. I think they look cool. Keeps out the riffraff. Yeah. Well, I know it keeps out the riffraff, but man, they love to tattle. Oh my God. The problem was I was following all the rules. They were just being Karens. That's why I call them Karen. If they have the right to complain, I don't complain because I don't mind following rules. Now, if I had a single standing house, it's my that I don't like. But if I buy into a fucking the building I was in was like those converted. It was converted apartments that they made bigger. High rise building, all condos in HOA, no renters. I like that you couldn't rent out. You couldn't. They had rules that you couldn't sublease. You couldn't Airbnb it. I did appreciate that because, people would do that and get renters in there. You don't want renters. You don't want a neighborhood with too many renters. Just like when I look at a city, I don't like buying properties if they got too many fucking apartments either. That's how you ruin schools. Oh, it's not the clay? Oh, it could be cement or clay? Yeah, no, I don't. I want the rules where there's no engine blocks. I do appreciate that. I'm an old guy now. I appreciate rules like that. I want that dude out there. I want the city to come out there and ticket you if you're letting your grass grow too high. I want that active shit. I don't want the active shit where I'm replacing a window. I was doing a bath window, just one window that got broken. And the city inspector was across the street with a telephoto lens taking pictures of me while I was doing the work. I don't like that kind of shit. He was so obvious. I went up to him and I was like, dude, I got a broken window. I'm replacing one window. Actually, I replaced all the windows, but he caught me on the last one. But he was out there taking pictures. I don't know if he would have sent me something if I didn't go up to him. I was like, yeah, dude, I had a broken window. I replaced one. He should have been there the last weekend and caught me doing all of them. Oh, Gas is looking for solar company. Keeps telling you that they're coming out with Spanish tiles with electric generation capacity. Yeah, we got a few of those in our neighborhood. Not those kind of tiles, but we got a few people with the panels up on their roofs. I do. That's ugly. I don't like those, but we got a few people. Let's see. Three had to come off the pace over there at a bit at Gulfstream. I didn't really see where he came from. Let's see. Ellis, I don't got to rush because that's a unplayable race for me. What, Gash? You're not in Vegas right now? I thought you lived at Vegas all full time. Let's see. On brakes, rolling those doubles at Woodbine. It's brilliant to put glass on your roof. Dude, and then when you got to replace the roof, you got to take those panels down. It just makes that job even bigger if you're not ready for it. Oh, you're over there in oh, really? What is that with the wife's family? Look at Jennifer just spreading the love, even though I think it's sarcastic. Hell mess up those shingles too. We don't get a lot of hail, but it's possible. Every few, I do. We get hail very rare, especially big hail. We might get little hail, but we don't get hail very often. It goes fucking years and years without hail. It's not that big of a concern. When it happens, people get their roofs wrecked. Let's see. Nine has the lead over there at Woodbine. Big favorite on the front end, controlling everything. Boy, I haven't even played one day at Woodbine this year, I think. I just avoided Woodbine, even though I'm still keeping notes there. Looks like Nine's going to be forced to respond here. He feels like he's hooked. He still has the lead. Yeah, he's kind of responding, but eight's kind of grinding, and six has a shot. Yeah, he's kind of responding. Eight's still grinding, but nine's responding enough. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 9-8-6. Let's see, some of you guys got Ellis Place. Wanted to watch that Gulfstream replay. I flipped too late. 3 just has the lead. 3 had to come off the pace. I just don't know how far. And there's a weather delay at Gulfstream. It's just another weather delay. I have not been excited that much about Gulfstream and this week. I say Blair likes the 2-5 or 2-4-5-10. 10 to win. Let's see, we pretty much, the veterans only, well, I was going to say all the veterans only ran one race, but there's a couple that ran a couple and a bunch of first-time starters. On break hit it, not a boom, but hit the double and a win bet. Jennifer's passing at Ellis. Lloyd's passing at Ellis. I see Charles, another one on the 10. Charles and I think Blair got the 10. Bodrick's king off the 4, but he also has the 10 in his group. So 10's pretty popular. What is the price on the 10? He's pretty popular on all the tickets. 9 to 2. And on break got some doubles going still. See, Jeff Barkle says Jen lives behind the pearly gates. Is Jen in a gated community? She keeps the riffraff out. Or are they keeping her in? Are the gates to keep us out, or the gates, or are they to keep her in? I'm not sure. Let's see, 10 and 3 is hooking up if I'm trusting the chicklets there. 10 looks like he has a slight advantage. 4 and 9 are going to be trouble. 4's passing. 4, 9, I think that's Bodrick's key. 4, 9, 10. So I think Bodrick, it all depends on if he has the 9. No 9. Yeah, Gilly, maybe she's locked up. She doesn't have to worry about a roof. She's just locked up behind gates. Let's see, Charles could have backdoored this, right? Charles backdoors. Charles is booming, so sounds like Charles was able to backdoor. Oh, and 9's a nice price. That probably wouldn't be a bad backdoor. 4 was the lukewarm 3 to 1 favorite. Not the only one, just a lukewarm favorite. 9's a nice price. Let's see, Blair's 2, 5, 10, 2 to win at the Toga. That was a turf sprint. I knew it was on the turf. I just didn't know the distance because I wasn't interested. might be able to look at the next race at Ellis Park and maybe the last two races at Ellis Park. If I hit something at Ellis, that's probably what it's going to have to be, either the next race or the last two. Let's see, what is this exacta going to pay to guess what the try is going to pay? Let's see, what was it, 4-9? Oh, 60 to 1 exacta. Oh, so the try, Charles says try should be good. Try, did Charles get a chance at the super? I know he usually plays tries and supers, right? Hold up, where's Charles? Charles got the try. Trying to find Charles now. Fuck, I can't find Charles now. Oh, Charles is going to let me know. Try and super hit. Nice job, Charles. Oh, and 5's another 3 to 1. So 9. 9 should make this. 9 should 60 to 1 exacta, so I'm going to believe everything's going to be good. Try and super should be good. It's not hard to think that the try is going to be solid with the 60 to 1 in the exacta. Or 60 to 1 exacta payout. Who was the 9 there? Because everyone else was bad. Oh, he was one of the horses that ran before. Oh, wait, that might not be the right race. That's not the right race. Nope, 9's a first-time starter. You guys got to the first-time starter. Ten was one of the veterans. Ooh, a lot of first-time starters. 5 was a Brad Cox first-time starter taking money. Let's see, what's up, Jay? Jay says 1 and 5, but he's passing at Toga. Gilly Capper, 2 and 4 at Toga. Boderick's king off. Boderick's liking the 4s today. You're rolling 4s all day today, huh? King off the 4 again. Can't get that 4 out of his damn mind. Four with the 1 5 1 2 5 10. Let's see. 6 is on the lead at a big number. Oh, are they going around twice? Yeah, they're going around twice. No form. No form. Don't judge me. Just watching. Yeah, I was just ready to ask, is it getting hate? Is my screen just not great, or is it raining over there at Toga? It definitely looks dark. I was just going to say that. Jennifer says, here comes the rain. Six still has the lead. He was the winner the first time around. It'd be a big number if he wins second time around. 4's sitting there in good position. 9's probably in good position. I can't tell who the other horse is that's in the same position as the 4. Let's see. Blair needs Manny to make his move whenever he's ready. There's still 6 is not one away, but a lot of horses are in position. 6 is going to turn for home with a little advantage, but he's getting hooked as of now. Yeah, he's really hooked. He's done. 1 looks like he has a lot of horse. So does a 4. 5's coming late. 5 has a lot of horse too. 5's probably going to make the board just where. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5. Maybe Boderick if he played that first and second keyed to 4. I know he does that sometimes. I don't know if he always goes to 3rd though. Let's see, Jennifer with the winner and the exacta. Seeing if Boderick hit this or. Let's see, Bob Wolf is booming that Toga. All right, Boderick did backdoor it. Boderick, do you play the 4 in both spots, the second and third, or it looks like you did second? I know sometimes you do a Charles method, and sometimes I think you don't. Jennifer did not like the 10. So it looks like Bob, Boderick, and Jennifer all like that result. Oh, Jay could have liked that result. Most of the time you do go back to the third spot, most of the time, or just the 2 spots? I knew you do sometimes. I knew you were back and forth sometimes. I always thought. Let's see. Well, how did that rain look at Gulfstream? And are we on a weather delay or what's going on at Gulfstream? I thought I seen that they were on another weather delay at one time. I got flies buzzing. In a 7-horse field. Oh, but you don't play the super? You leave the super for Charles, huh? I like for them to show me the track right now with 5 minutes to go. They sealed the track? Yeah, I only got 4 minutes. Doesn't look too bad out there. If it rained, it probably just rained fast. Charles, super duper Charles. Let's see, this is going to be a Tapeta route, though. God, 6 is a spurner stretching out. I usually don't like that on the tapita. So is the 8. 7's a first time starter. Feels like there could be a lot of speed in this race. 4's a little interesting, but not that big of a price. And 2's the other favorite. Hey, God, man, every race I'm looking at Gulfstream this week has got like super small margins, and I haven't been loving too many opinions. Oh, and 5's actually a sprinter stretching out too, so there's at least 3 sprinters stretching out. Definitely does not feel like an exacta race, maybe a double race. Maybe a double. Let me look at the 6 race, see if there's something I want to try to get alive to at least. Yeah, it's just going to be a 6-horse field. I'm not so sure how great speed's been, except generally I want to be on the front end on the tapita. Six feels like I'd have to beat him if I want to play the double with what I think I got. Five's supposed to be a bit of a price. They kind of been running together, huh? Yeah, 5 and 6 been beating each other. I don't think I'm reaching for the 5. Who's the speed here? That race seems pretty wide open too. Three, I think, is a speed. I'd want to get alive to him. I gotta go pee. His mama took off. Ah, looks like there's a delay still, huh? Yeah, man, I hate it when this is dragging. Maybe the 8. I think that pace could be fast. It's just fucking annoying. I gotta wait. Yeah, I'll price them out. I don't know if I want to play Gulfstream right now. Well, that answers that question. My horses to the 2 are not that great. I don't even want it with these 2. Horses to the 3 are good. Horses to the 5 I want, and the horses to the 6 I probably can't play. Yeah, I can't play the 6. That makes that easy. No, I can't play the 6. 4-2 I might be able to play, but wait a minute. I think there was supposed to be a 5 here. 4-2 if it doesn't go down. I'll have to wait on that. I don't even know if they're going to go on the track. They probably want to run because it's mandatory payout, but they just put another 3 minutes on the shot clock. What are these exactas paying, by the way? I'm going to go to Ellis. I don't know if I'm doing that at Gulfstream or not. I think Ellis had a race that I kind of wanted to look at. What kind of level is this? 3 minutes to race 6. Allowance 1x. Doesn't look like there's much in there. I think all I can get to is my head is jumbled. Four, I think, has some value. Six, I'm not interested in. He won his only race out, though, but I'm going to hope that he can't run. Dude, it's mostly 4. And I don't think 5-4. These are $2 exactas. Yeah, 5-4. There's not a lot here. Oh, 2-4 is not even that great either. Five, 7. All I liked was that's all I like, but most of those combinations aren't good. 7 has to run. I think it's just 7 first and second with that group. I think that's the only thing I can do there. I'm going to go back to Gulfstream. I think I'm walking away from that too. What we got? Gulfstream is on the same shot clock almost. Yeah, there's still weather delay at Gulfstream. If I miss Gulfstream, I don't care. Let's see, 7. I definitely don't like where he's at. So right now I'm thinking I did the right thing sitting out. He'd have to close. Oh, that's right. I wasn't crazy about the outside of the track there, according to my report. I kind of forgot about that, not playing it. 4 is running. But 6 I wasn't using. 6 was that second time out. I thought I downgraded him because I thought he ran on a speed favoring day. 4 I wanted to play, but Oh shit, here comes a 7. If it comes in 4-7, I'll regret it. If it comes in 6, splitting those, I'm not going to regret not doing anything. Looks like I'm not going to regret it. I got beat by the horse that I thought I wasn't interested in. All right. And that should be a decent ticket, 647. Yeah, 647 is going to be a good ticket. I say, Blair hit at Woodbine. Ombre hit at Woodbine. Oh, Markaloo played the 4. Ah, that's a tough beat. Yeah, 6, I used that speed favoring day as a negative on him. Probably was too judgmental on him, really. Speed's dangerous. Huh, speed's dangerous. He got the lead. He got the lead. Went wire to wire, I think. Let's see. Blair's booming at Ellis. And Gulfstream, I'm losing interest in Gulfstream. It might be a very light day today. Where did you go, Key? Meyer. Oh, you went to Meyer? Wow, look at you. You got a lot of activities. You living the life. Filet? Did you buy filet? Did you buy filet? Oh, they didn't have filet? No, we don't do ribeye. Oh, burger tonight? Okay. I still feel gross from that pizza last night. I ate that whole fucking pizza and chocolate chip or cookies afterwards. I pigged out yesterday. What is that in my pocket? The phone? Oh, it was a bad day. It was a bad day. Although, in my defense, that crisp belly pizza is not good reheated. It's awesome. It's awesome when you get it. So, Kiki wasn't home to help me. She just got it for me. Oh, she was pissed that I didn't leave her any slices for today. Although that's all I had. I had the pizza, the cookie, their bakery cookies. Oh God, those are good. And then some yogurts. That's all I ate. Yeah, it still wasn't that bad, but it was definitely more than usual. Coffee ice cream today? She's been getting those yogurt ice cream bars. We've been treating on those. Yeah, I hate these days with weather delays and all of this. I'm just losing interest over there. It's been like that all week at Gulfstream. At least I kept my action down there. Fuck, the action's been down for like a month now. Let's see. Jay likes Toga, 8 and 11 to win. Did you dump the Meyer stocks? Kiki supporting if you're a shareholder. Kiki supporting you. Meyer, not Walmart. We don't go to Walmart. I'll go to Meyer. We got class. We got class. I hate going to Walmart. Oh my God, I hate Walmart. We got class. All right, they're out on the track, but man, I'm kind of losing interest. Chalk, 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 chalk. What's up, Steve? What's the news? What's the news? I don't get political news to where I shop at. I shop where I want to shop. I don't know what the news is. Am I not supposed to be going to Meyer? Oh no, I hate Whole Foods. We got Whole Foods. I don't like Whole Foods. Yeah, let me look at these doubles. I'm not even sure if I'm playing this. I kind of, when I get distracted, I kind of forget about what I wanted to do. Let's see, 2 with the 3-5 is still good. 4 with the 2 and the 3 are kind of, they're okay if they stay at those prices. 4-5 is still good, and 8 with all of them are good. I was even thinking about some exactas and trying to get the 3 in there. I'm not going to have time for that because they went right to the gate. I'm going to do this, but I'm probably going to play this for even less than I was originally going to play it for. Get the better ones in first. Well, they better, did they pull city papers? I'm going to get them shut down. I don't know, they might be steering it with their dicks. Them little bastards. Lemonade stand, they don't even get traffic on that damn island. Who they think they're going to sell to? They need to hop the fence of their backyard and go to Middle Belt. Middle Belt gets traffic right on the roundabout. Fuck all those people on that roundabout that I paid for. Yeah, they weren't able to put in a roundabout until I paid taxes. Come on, all they got to do is hop their fence and go through some bushes, and they're right there on the main street. There they, yeah, and then shut down Middle Belt. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking this would be a very fast pace with all the sprinters stretching out. I don't know. But I do know I need a fast pace to have a shot here. I don't know if it looks like a fast pace. 24-1, that's at least on the side. I don't want a breather. I like where the eight. Eight's my best option if he's good enough. I guess 4 would be second best option. No breather. No breather. Yeah, 47-4, that's not really a breather. It's a little bit faster. 23-3. Yeah, 8's going away. I think I got to root for the 4 and only the 4 here. 8's done. 2's way too far back. I think 4 is the only option, and I don't like the way he looks next to the leader. And another wire-to-wire winner, I think. 4's still trying, but it doesn't feel like he's making up ground the way I need him to. There he goes. If 6 gets a little more wobbly, but I'm definitely running out of time. All right, I'll get a lie, but we'll see if those are still good. I think 4 got it. Probably combinations that could go down and might not be a great ticket. The exactas that I was thinking about, I was going to try to get to the 3 saying if the 6, I thought 6 was the big sprinter, right? Yeah, 6 was the big sprinter. I was hoping him, the 5, maybe a first time starter, could really zoom. They didn't. 6 kind of got away on his own and held up. So glad I didn't have time to think about the exactas that I was going to do. That would not have worked out, and that would have made everything a lot worse. All right, Lloyd's passing at Toga. Who you guys got at Toga? I got hope. I got a little bit of hope. Let's see, they're off and running at Toga. I didn't get to see what you guys got, though. Let's see, Mad Hatter, 8-13. Gas Station Sushi likes the 8 at 12-1, so 8's common with 2 people. Let's say Jennifer got the 8 too. 1, 8, 9, 12. TBE Racing, what's up? 5, 10, 12. Bob Wolf likes the 1, 7, 12. 12's kind of popular too. But 8 got this race with a shot. 7 still finding more. 1's finding more. It's going to be 7, 8, 1, 12. 7, 8, 1, 12. Let's see. Paul D with the right key. Didn't work out. Jennifer needed that 8 not, or that 7 not to run. Bob had the 7. He needed a 7-1, it looks like. Jockeys don't matter. Lloyd said Pratt showed some skill on that horse. I think all of those numbers were popular, but I don't see anyone connecting all of it. 8 was popular, 12 was kind of popular, 1 was on a lot of tickets. But everyone's, and 7 was on a few tickets. Yeah, it kind of had all the numbers between everybody. But I don't see quite the right combo. Let's see, I think Ellis was another baby race, if I remember when I glanced ahead. Yeah, let's just see how they're betting it. It's a race that I know I shouldn't be in. A lot of lightly raced horses and first timers. 5 does have good excuses, but he is the favorite. 4 showed some interest early last race. He'd have to improve. He was average until he tuckered out. Let's see, we got a Brad Cox horse on the inside. Brad Cox horse, oh, we got a coupled entry. 5-1 and a 12-1. Yeah, I'm not in this race. I'm scared to look at my doubles because they've been getting crushed. And those feel like doubles that I'm going to be unhappy with, that I'm alive to. Let me see. I think 5 might be the only. I think 5 was the best one that I was alive to. 2 and 3, I think, were on the cusp. That could have went down. Let's see if that stays right. Oh, 3 actually went up. 3 actually went up. 2 went down. Not crazy down, but it did go down. But I'm happy with 3 going up, and I'm happy with 5 staying at about 46-1. I had to beat the 11, or I'm sorry, I had to beat the 6, the $11 double. I got mostly what I want. Got very little action in today, so if I hit any of them, it'll put me up. It's just how much. Even the worst one at least puts me up. Not a great ticket though. What's up, Gambit? Gambit's back. What's up, man? Oh, yeah, you did the wrong thing to Jennifer. Never beg. You unleashed the hounds, Gambit. You unleashed the hounds. You didn't catch on to this chat room by now? You might have released the hounds, man. Seems fair. I don't know about fair, man. 3-1 over 8-1. What was it? 44-1. It's not out of the realm, I'd say. How did they bet that race? Hold up. How did they bet that race? It's not the worst example. I'll say that. And I got to be right about. Yeah, he's a lukewarm favorite. He, oh no, 8 was 11-1. 8 was a little bit longer. It's on the lower side. Am I in there? That was the fifth race. I'm looking at how that chart was. I want to see if they bet. There was 2 3-1s. Yeah, they kind of bet them the same. Oh no, I'm looking at the doubles. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the doubles. Yeah, they kind of bet both the favorites to the 8 the same and to a lot of horses the same. I don't know if that's a technical way of looking at it. I think 8 might have just been a popular 11-1. He was kind of popular in the chat room too. I would say it's on the lower side though, a lower side of normal. Let's see, you guys got some Ellis plays? If the other 3-1 would have won, it would have paid roughly the same price. I just think they recognized that the 8 had value. Sometimes when you see two horses at the same price, like lukewarm favorites, one of them is taken is the overwhelming favorite in the exactas. That wasn't the case. I think they just spotted the 8. Let's see. Boderick's King, the 6 at Ellis. Gambit likes the 1 at Ellis. Charles likes the 8 at Ellis. Baby race probably does make sense. You guys are all over the place. Five is 3-1. Let's see. Three's the favorite. There's a couple Brad Cox horses in the race. Both first-time starters. I actually spotted that before the race or before you guys even let me know. I spotted that on my own this time. I think I'm rooting for the 4. I thought 4 could be interesting, but he'd have to improve a bit. Oh, what is my little report for the route races on the dirt? I don't know. Only played Ellis 2.5 days so far. This would be the, I guess, third full day. That half a day I didn't have the track. I didn't have most of the races marked, and it was just I wasn't doing really anything. The 2 days I really played, I won. And today, so far, undetermined. Except I think I played one race there. I have to even look. Yeah, kind of the same thing. 1 through 6 is dominant, both 40%. Only ran 32 races this year, and so far it's been a stalking. Strong stalking profile. Just 66% of the winners been stalking. Profile that I don't like, really. That just leaves a lot of horses with a shot running style wise. 5 after 2 looks like a closer, but he's stretching out, so he could. Wouldn't it shock me if he's a closer here, or if he's gonna stay a closer, or wouldn't it shock me if he's stalking here? Lightly raced horses, it's hard to judge what they are running style after 1 or 2 races, though. Yeah, I wanted to play Ellis this year, just didn't fix him in, fit him in. I think the races I've been hitting on those 2 days that I played Ellis were turf routes, though. I think that's the only thing in common, that the turf route's been good. Yeah, and eight I didn't say anything about, but he was a stalker in the only race and getting off the turf. Forges was interesting enough for me to say that I could root for him at a nice number. Let's see, 8 has the lead, and I think Bodrick said he also got the 8. A lot of horses are stalking behind him with chances. There's a lot of horses in range. 1 got first run of the deep closers, but he has a lot of running to do if he's going to have a shot. And it doesn't feel like my 4's keeping up, and 1's really making an eye-catching move if he's good enough. That's the Brad Cox first-time starter. And the other Brad Cox first-time starter is on the lead. 8 got tuckered out. 6 is going to turn for home. This looks like a Brad Cox exacta right here. 6 just has to finish the race, and 1 just has to keep finding more. He made an eye-catching move. I thought he was so far back that he was not going to catch him. He's kind of getting tuckered out. It looks like it's going to be 6-3-1 to break the Brad Cox exacta, though. 6-3-1. Let's see. Jennifer's happy with that winner. Jennifer got a wiener. Bodrick's booming exacta and try. That's a couple for Bodrick today, right? Oh, no, he updated. Win exacta and try. Oh, 3 was the favorite. So 7-1 over to the 2 favorites. Uh, 6-3. I mean, you got the best horse home. Let's see, 6-3 is going to be like 28-1. 6-1 was roughly the same. I'm going to guess. Over under for the try for 50 cents, maybe 40 bucks. A wiener. She's been wiener. She's a wiener. could it reach higher than 40 bucks for 50 cents? I don't know. I'm not a try player, so tries are kind of hard for me to judge. Oh, Boderick, you're guessing around $32 for 50 cents for the try. Is that the 3-2? Is that the guess for that? So I might be a little high. I might be a little high because there's two chalks in there. And Brad Cox, even though he's 7-1, I mean, as soon as I seen the Brad Cox is when I was like, I don't even want to mess with the race. I was like, I got a high level trainer in there, and I was thinking I was gonna mess with the 4, but I didn't want to use any of the first time starters. And then as soon as I seen Brad Cox, I was like, I'm out. Oh, 32 is your guess, so I might be a little high. So you'll be happy with the 40. You'd be happy with 40 for 50 cents. Yeah, it's kind of hard because you got a high level trainer. Both of his entries are there. One of them was bad. One of them, the better one won. It's amazing how many times the better one wins. The higher price would, I mean by better. Better for the better. But it's still a 20, what did I say, a 28-1 exacta? Still a 28-1 exacta. I didn't say she has a wiener. I said she's got a wiener. She's got a wiener. A winner. Wiener. Let's see, I'm not doing anything in my doubles. My doubles, I got mostly what I want, 6. If I get beat, I'm going to say a sick thing. I probably want it to be by the horse that I thought I had to beat. That's the smallest exacta. Or double. At golf, at golf. I think 5 and 3 are my best two. And two would be profitable for today, but not the greatest ticket. Oh, I was closer to Boderick than Boderick was. $41 for 50 cents. 41 and some change. Boderick doesn't mind. That's just more money. More money, Boderick. More money. More money, Boderick. Do I want to watch Woodbine or Gulfstream? I think I want to watch Woodbine. Let's see, Woodbine, they got a late scratch. Let's see, Blair likes the 1-8-10 over there. One's the scratch. 8-10 for Blair right now. Let's see, Jennifer got some Woodbine action, 2-3-5-8. Nope, Hoflation's been around. Hoflation's been around. Hoflation been jumping in for a year at least, if not longer. Probably longer, right, Hoflation? I asked them what the going rate on hose. I don't know what the going rate on hose anymore. Let's see, I'm break off 5-7-10 at Woodbine. Ooh, like the 10 with a couple long bombs. 5-7-10. Let's see, could I wear sunglasses and do the show? I got my look. Oh, it's dirty though. up, John? How's it going, man? Oh no, Hoflation's been around, Jennifer. He's not new. Thaddy, what's up? Thaddy likes the six at Woodbine. And Gulfstream, like I said, I'm just writing out that double. I'm either right or wrong. If I get beat, I hope it's by the horse that it always sounds sick, but I at least hope it's the horse that I couldn't have used. That I have no problem. Join the show, John. I got more energy today, but lack of interest at Gulfstream in the swamp. Ellis just not a great card. But I got Ellis and Gulfstream today. But welcome back, man. Got more energy today. I'm not tuckered out. I was sleepy yesterday. Although that Saratoga card was not for me. What at Gulfstream? I think it's 235. I think it's 235. I don't have the 4. Is 4 winning? I don't even remember who the 4 was at Gulfstream. Was that the 6 race? I thought that race was wide open though. 4 beats me if he comes from behind. Let's see. 5 at a nice number has the lead, trying to make a racing great at Canada. 14-1, responding well, unless you hate them. 10 is sitting there in second. 8's in third. Is that on breaks or Thaddeus pick right there? I know he got the 10 with 2 long shot. I wouldn't be shocked if it's a 5. Who is that person that had the 2 long shots with the 10? On break. On break is our Woodbine correspondent. On break with the boom, with the nice number on top too. Nicely done. I thought there was a shot. Nice little 67-1 exacta. Let's see, Christopher likes, what's up, Christopher, if I missed you earlier? Christopher likes the 3 with the 3-2. Is Gulfstream on another weather delay? Nope, they're running. 1 has the lead, 3's there, 6 is stalking. My horses look sleepy unless the 3 can win here. Yeah, 4's giving me some outs. No, I don't have the 4. That's right. I don't have the 4. It's the 5 I need. This does not look really good. 3's going to have to respond, and 4 just feels like he's full of run. 6 is the horse that I find acceptable to lose to. 6 was the horse that I thought should be the favorite. Yeah, I'm going to be a loser there. 6-4. And I think I didn't even look at the race because I knew 6 was going to be a big favorite. Gambit with the kaboomy. Hammered that one. Yeah, 6-4. Is that a good exacta? 4's a nice number. 18 to 1 exacta. Was that dirt or tapeta? That's dirt. I don't remember thinking dirt or tapeta there. I knew it was a sprint. I don't remember caring. The opinion wouldn't have changed that much, if at all. I would have still been trying to beat the 6 in the double. I had to beat the 6 in the double. Yep, it's last listed fast at Twin Spires on Gulfstream. 22 and 1, 45 and 1, 70 and 3. Let's see. I'm right thinking he likes Woodbine a little bit, just a little bit. You're having a great fucking Woodbine. You get the Woodbine correspondent. Seems like it's been your main focus too. Hopefully you're winning the meet. Pacific Classic is loaded at Del Mar next week. I won't be on for the weekend next week. Friday, Saturday, Sunday for sure I will not be on. Thursday and Friday maybe. Or no, I'm sorry, Wednesday and Thursday maybe. But for sure I'll be gone again. Come to the shake-up for the latest news. Yeah, if Mark Luden says it, I'd have no idea. Del Mar does not exist to me. Let's see. Saratoga's a minute to post. 1357 for Blair. Let's see. I want to glance ahead at Gulfstream still. So there was no extra betting at Gulfstream that race. No extra betting. Couldn't close out the double. I got another dirt sprint. Yeah, let's get these scratches at Gulfstream. Let's see, I thought there would be some scratches. Let's see, still 6-horse field. And Ellis, I probably got to hit. If I do something, I either got to find something at Gulfstream today, which I'm not crazy about right now, or I have to hit one of the turf races at Ellis. I think those are the only spots that I can look at today. I was going to say, they don't have 11 races, right? Good. Is this still a field? There's a couple of scratches, but they had 10. So it doesn't feel like I never know what I'm going to do, but it doesn't feel like there's much for me to get in trouble today. Unless I really overbet some stuff. Let's see, loading in the gate at Toga. Yeah, Bodrick's waiting on that grandbaby. He's all excited. She's ready to pop. He already got his outfit down. He already got his outfit planned. Bodrick is ready. Just tell you when, right, Bodrick? You ready. Just tell you when and you'll be there. Can I ban the word? No, I can't ban the word. I actually can, but they'll be creative and find other ways. Let's see, 3 and is that the 6 dueling on the front end? 3 and 6 at Toga. 5 and 7 are just off the pace. 3 is going to turn for home with a little advantage, but 6 is still fighting. 5 and 7 is getting closer. 3 is really going to have to gut it out. But so far, he's doing a nice job. 5 and 7 got a little sleepy. 3's kind of pouring it on, or at least gutted it out enough to feel like he's not going to blow this. 5's got a shot for second. It's going to be 3, 5, 6. Blair is booming. Let's see, 3, 5, 9 to 2 over 11 to 1.